Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are examining and admiring the many variations and faces of the chanterelle mushroom. Now, we are super fortunate to have found these all growing on our property along the side of the creek and on sloughing hillsides. We have a lot of oak trees, pine, rhododendrons, a pretty mixed wood. So I think that is why we have such a variety. A true chanterelle has false gills, and a false chanterelle has true gills. So, a true chanterelle that is edible is going to have more forked ridges, veiny, false gills. I read in a book that they look somewhat melted, and I think that's a good description of them. We've also collected a few smooth chanterelles here today, and some of the younger ones do not have any type of veiny anything. They are completely smooth on the underside of the cap. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the more aged chanterelles here and see some of the differences. Now this one does have very pronounced ridges. You can see maybe the bugs have eaten off some of the coloring to reveal that white flesh. But it's important to note that the false gills go down the stipe. Here is the cinnabar chanterelle, marked by its vibrant color, very pronounced ridges. This one is very much past its prime. I'd probably still eat it. Here is a smooth chanterelle. Now, as you can see, there are no veiny false gills, just smooth and that bright yellow color and fruity apricot smell. This is a young specimen. Here is a bigger, smooth chanterelle. Some of those veiny false gills are showing through with its age. These are a pain to clean also. You can see it's quite dirty. It has a really beautiful wavy cap with lots of folds. Let's take a closer look at those forks so you can see what to look for. Now this is just a little guy, but still delicious. Very vibrant, and you can see the decurrent gills, or veins I should say. And while he could have got bigger, I'm competing with the bugs. Here is that white flesh that all chanterelles have. Here is another cinnabar chanterelle. And these are quite easy to spot in the woods because they just pop amongst the leaf litter. Now this is an older aged chanterelle, and you can see it's turned up in a vase shape. The edge ripples are drying. But the bugs hadn't got to him, so I went ahead and picked him. Very nice, smooth. Here's another little smooth chanterelle. And as you can see, the caps are wildly ununiform and very unique, which makes them fun to paint and draw. A lot of room for interpretation. Imperfectly perfect. Smells so good. Here's another smooth chanterelle, but in a more uniform form. Has that little divot in the cap there. So as you can see, sometimes they grow in a very uniform vase shape, but they all have the wild, wavy cap in common. The decurrent, veiny ridges that run down the stipe, and the very vibrant color, which pops usually, the gold of the forest. This is a mushroom that comes back to the same spot year after year. So if you find a patch of these, you can count on finding them again and again. If you make a mental note of where you found them, it can be your little honey hole. In every state, they grow in association with different trees. They're growing under different trees here than they did in Colorado. And there's also so many different kinds of cantharellus mushrooms. And this is just a few of them that we are very lucky to have found. Happy hunting!